After 50, the body begins to change quietly. You notice you are no longer as flexible as before. Mornings feel slower. Lines around your eyes appear deeper. Memory sometimes slips, and the meals that once kept you full of energy no longer seem enough. Many believe this is the natural law, the unavoidable sign of time passing. But the truth is different. Hidden inside ordinary foods are secrets that can not only slow aging, but also restore strength, clarity, and vitality you thought were gone. The real question is whether we can choose a different path after 50. A path where every meal is not just routine, but becomes natural medicine that heals the body from within. Science has already shown that certain foods contain powerful compounds that prevent disease, nourish cells, and protect the heart, the brain, and the bone. In this journey, you will discover 10 foods that look familiar yet deliver extraordinary effects. We will begin with the simplest choices, foods you can find in any market or grocery store, and gradually uncover the most powerful ones that few expect. By the end, you will see the full picture of how what you eat decides the speed of your aging. Stay until the very last moment, because the strongest superfood will be revealed at the end. This is not only a promise, it is the key to unlocking life after 50, filled with vitality, freedom, and confidence. When people think about anti-aging foods after 50, their minds often jump to exotic supplements or rare ingredients with complex names. Yet the truth is that the foundation of healthy aging is often built on the simplest choices. These are foods that sit quietly on market shelves, often ignored because they do not look impressive. But hidden in their fibers, vitamins, and minerals are tools your body still needs every single day. They may not sound powerful at first, but without them, the more advanced foods you add later will never reach their full effect. Cauliflower does not make headlines. It is pale, mild in flavor, and often overshadowed by more colorful vegetables. But inside those florets lies one of the richest sources of vitamin C and antioxidants. Vitamin C is not only for immune support, it is also essential for producing collagen, the protein that keeps skin firm and joints flexible. After 50, collagen production declines, leading to wrinkles, fragile skin, and stiff joints. A cup of cauliflower provides nearly the full daily requirement of vitamin C, quietly fueling the repair of tissues and slowing down visible aging. Cauliflower also contains compounds called glucosinolates. These help the body detoxify harmful substances that build up with age. Think of it as a gentle cleansing system that keeps your cells younger for longer. Without this background defense, your body carries more oxidative stress, which accelerates the aging process. Cauliflower may not shout its power, but it works silently, day after day, to preserve the foundation of health. Eggplant is another food that is often overlooked. Its deep purple skin hides anthocyanins, antioxidants that specifically protect blood vessels and improve circulation. After 50, the risk of cardiovascular disease rises sharply. Arteries stiffen, blood pressure increases, and circulation slows. Eggplant steps in as a quiet helper, keeping vessels more flexible and reducing strain on the heart. It is also a source of potassium, the mineral that balances sodium in the body. Most adults consume too much sodium, which raises blood pressure. Potassium counters this effect, calming the electrical activity of the heart and preventing dangerous spikes in pressure. Eating eggplant regularly is like giving your heart and vessels a layer of quiet protection. You may not feel it immediately, but over time it adds years of resilience to your cardiovascular system. Protein becomes more important after 50, yet many people reduce their meat intake due to concerns about cholesterol and digestion. This is where chickpeas become invaluable. They are rich in plant protein, fiber, and magnesium. Together, these nutrients support muscle maintenance, digestion, and blood sugar stability. Blood sugar spikes and crashes are one of the hidden accelerators of aging. They drain energy, damage blood vessels, and contribute to inflammation. Chickpeas release energy slowly, keeping glucose levels steady and preventing those harmful swings. For seniors, this means fewer afternoon slumps, better focus, and reduced risk of diabetes. Magnesium in chickpeas also plays a critical role. It relaxes muscles and blood vessels, lowering stress on the body. Many people over 50 are deficient in magnesium without realizing it, which contributes to cramps, fatigue, and restless sleep. Chickpeas quietly restore this balance, fueling both strength and calmness. These three foods may not sound dramatic. They are not exotic, they are not expensive, and they do not promise miracles. Yet they form the base layer of the pyramid of healthy aging. Think of them as the foundation stones of a strong house. Without them, the structure above is unstable. Cauliflower provides antioxidants and collagen support, protecting skin and joints. Eggplant strengthens circulation and heart function. Chickpeas stabilize energy, muscles, and blood sugar. Together, they prepare the body to fully benefit from the more powerful foods that will come later in this journey. And this is the key to lasting change. Aging cannot be reversed with one superfood or one supplement. It is the layering of choices from the simplest to the strongest that creates transformation. By starting with cauliflower, eggplant, and chickpeas, you are laying the foundation on which everything else can build. But do not stop here. These overlooked foods are only the beginning. They are the quiet background music of your health, steady and consistent. The next chapter moves into foods that not only support your foundation, but begin to energize and transform. From sweet potatoes to beets and black beans, you will discover how color and variety bring new vitality to your daily plate. And as we move higher in this journey, you will begin to see how every bite has the power to turn back the clock. When the foundation is in place, the next step is to bring energy back into the body. After 50, many people notice that fatigue arrives faster, digestion feels slower, and the energy that once carried them through the day seems to disappear. This is not only the result of age, it is often the consequence of what the body lacks. Foods rich in color and natural compounds can act as fuel, restoring circulation, supporting digestion, and bringing a steadier rhythm to daily life. Among them, three stand out as treasures hidden in plain sight. Foods that not only nourish but also energize. Sweet potatoes are often seen as a humble root, yet inside their bright orange flesh lies a powerful combination of fiber, vitamin A, vitamin C, and slow-burning carbohydrates. For someone past 50, this means more than just a filling meal. Vitamin A keeps the eyes sharp, reducing the risk of age-related vision decline. Vitamin C continues to support collagen and immune defense, while the fiber stabilizes blood sugar and keeps digestion smooth. Unlike refined starches that spike and crash, the carbohydrates in sweet potatoes release energy gradually, giving the body a steady source of fuel throughout the day. This is why populations that rely on sweet potatoes often show longevity and resilience well into old age. For seniors, a serving of sweet potatoes can be the difference between an afternoon slump and a sustained sense of vitality. If sweet potatoes are the gentle fuel, beets are the spark that ignites circulation. Their deep red color comes from compounds called nitrates, which the body converts into nitric oxide. Nitric oxide relaxes blood vessels, improves blood flow, and lowers blood pressure. After 50, when arteries naturally stiffen and circulation slows, this becomes invaluable. Better blood flow means more oxygen and nutrients reach muscles in the brain, reducing fatigue and enhancing focus. Potassium and magnesium in beets further support this balance, calming nerves and preventing the tightness that often leads to cramps or tension. Beyond circulation, beets also support liver function, assisting in detoxification and reducing inflammation. Many people dismiss beets as too earthy in flavor, but hidden inside is a medicine chest that restores vitality from the inside out. Then there are black beans, small yet powerful seeds that bring both strength and stability. Protein in black beans supports muscle maintenance, which becomes critical after 50 when natural muscle mass declines. Fiber in black beans feeds the gut microbiome, the community of bacteria that influences digestion, immunity, and even mood. A healthy microbiome reduces inflammation and strengthens resilience across the body. At the same time, black beans stabilize blood sugar, preventing the highs and lows that wear down blood vessels and accelerate aging. For older adults, this is not just about avoiding diabetes. It is about maintaining steady energy, sharper concentration, and better sleep. The magnesium found in black beans adds another layer, helping muscles relax and the nervous system calm down at the end of the day. Together, these foods form the second layer of the anti-aging pyramid. Sweet potatoes bring sustainable energy and protect the eyes. Beets restore circulation and improve oxygen delivery. Black beans fuel muscles, stabilize digestion, and keep energy balanced. None of them promise overnight miracles, but when woven into daily meals, they shift the rhythm of the body from decline back to vitality. They are the foods that remind us aging is not a sudden fall, but a gradual process shaped by daily choices. Imagine beginning your morning with a small bowl of black beans, having roasted sweet potatoes for lunch, and adding a beet salad to dinner. Within weeks, the body starts to respond. Energy lasts longer, legs feel stronger, and even the mind feels lighter. These are not random coincidences. They are the predictable effects of giving the body the compounds it has quietly been missing. And yet this is still only the middle of the journey. These foods provide energy and circulation, but the story of healthy aging goes deeper. The next step leads us into the realm of inflammation and protection. It is not enough to fuel the body. We must also defend it from the silent fires that burn with age, the low-grade inflammation that damages joints, weakens bones, and clouds the brain. There are foods that have been guarding against this for centuries, carrying oils, vitamins, and compounds that cool the flames of aging. Stay with me as we move forward, because the next discovery will take us closer to the heart of what it means to not only live longer, but live stronger. As we move deeper into the journey, the focus shifts from fueling the body to defending it against the forces that accelerate aging. After 50, one of the greatest challenges is inflammation, the silent fire that burns beneath the surface. It creeps into joints, making them stiff, into muscles, making them ache, and into the brain, clouding memory and focus. Left unchecked, it becomes the foundation of arthritis, heart disease, and even neurodegenerative conditions. But nature provides foods that carry compounds designed to fight this fire, calming the body and restoring balance. Among them, 3 stand out as guardians of bones, muscles, and long-term vitality. The first is ginger, a root that has been used for thousands of years, not only as a spice, but as a healing tool. Its sharp flavor signals the presence of powerful anti-inflammatory compounds called gingerols. These compounds reduce swelling in joints, ease muscle pain, and even lower markers of chronic inflammation in the blood. For someone over 50, this means relief from the stiffness that makes mornings difficult, or the soreness that follows simple activities. Beyond its effect on joints, ginger also aids digestion, calming the stomach and improving the absorption of nutrients. Better digestion means that every other food you eat works more effectively. Ginger is not dramatic, but its steady influence is like pouring water on the hidden flames of aging. It cools the body from the inside out. Then there is the avocado, often called a superfood, but still underestimated in its full impact. Its creamy flesh is packed with monounsaturated fats, the kind of fat that reduces inflammation and protects the heart. These fats lower LDL cholesterol while raising HDL, clearing arteries, and reducing the risk of cardiovascular disease. Avocados also contain potassium and magnesium, minerals that regulate blood pressure and nerve function, but their impact goes beyond numbers on a medical chart. They bring satiety, keeping hunger stable, and they provide a wide range of antioxidants that protect skin from oxidative stress. This is why people who eat avocados regularly often show healthier skin tone and stronger hair. For someone past 50, this is more than vanity. It is a visible sign of internal resilience. Avocados remind us that healthy fats are not to be feared but embraced as medicine in food form. And then we come to broccoli, perhaps the most complete vegetable ally in the fight against aging. It is rich in vitamins A, C, and K, each playing a role in strengthening the immune system, maintaining vision, and supporting bone health. But the real secret of broccoli lies in its sulforaphane content. This compound activates detoxification enzymes in the body, helping to remove harmful toxins and reduce oxidative stress. Research has linked sulforaphane to lower risks of cancer, improved cardiovascular health, and stronger cellular defenses. For seniors, this means not just adding years to life, but life to years. Broccoli also provides calcium and vitamin K together, a rare combination that supports bone density at a stage when bones often begin to thin. A plate of steamed broccoli may look simple, but it carries within it one of the strongest defenses nature can provide. These 3 foods together form the protective shield of this journey. Ginger cools the fire of inflammation. Avocados deliver healthy fats and antioxidants to strengthen the heart and skin. And broccoli provides a comprehensive range of vitamins and compounds that guard against multiple age-related conditions. They are not just individual heroes, they work in harmony. When combined in daily meals, the effects multiply. Imagine starting a day with avocado on whole grain toast, sipping ginger tea in the afternoon, and finishing with a broccoli-based dinner. This simple routine builds invisible walls of defense inside your body, keeping inflammation low and vitality high. The importance of this stage cannot be overstated. Fuel without protection still leaves the body vulnerable. Energy without defense is like building a fire without a shield around it. It can warm you for a while, but eventually it burns you. Ginger, avocados, and broccoli provide that shield. They allow the energy you gain from foods like sweet potatoes, beets, and black beans to be used effectively without being stolen away by inflammation and oxidative stress. They extend the benefits of every other choice, giving you the resilience to continue aging, not with decline, but with strength. And yet, as powerful as they are, these foods are not the final key. There remains one source that brings everything together. The food that not only fuels and protects, but also provides the most comprehensive set of nutrients for heart, brain, bones, and muscles. It is a food from the sea, one that carries within it the gift of omega-3 fatty acids and vitamin D. A food that scientists consistently point to as one of the strongest allies in longevity. To save the most powerful for last is deliberate, because when you see the final piece of the puzzle, you will understand how the journey comes together. Stay with me as we uncover the last secret, the superfood that seals the defense against aging and opens the door to a longer, stronger life. We have moved through the layers of this journey, step by step, from the overlooked foods that form the base, to the colorful roots and beans that energize, then to the defenders that fight inflammation. Each stage has revealed a piece of the puzzle, and yet the picture is not complete without the food that brings everything together. Among all the choices available to us, there is one that stands apart because of its balance, its richness, and its unique ability to nourish the entire body. That food is wild-caught salmon. For centuries, communities that live near cold waters have relied on salmon as a staple, and modern science has begun to uncover why these populations often showed lower rates of heart disease, longer lifespans, and greater resilience against the decline usually associated with aging. The secret lies in the unique combination of omega-3 fatty acids, vitamin D, high-quality protein, and a wide range of micronutrients. Each of these compounds works individually, but together they form a symphony that touches nearly every system in the body. The omega-3 fatty acids in salmon are perhaps its most famous gift. They reduce inflammation at the cellular level, calming the same silent fire that we spoke about earlier. Unlike many other sources of fat that promote stiffness in blood vessels, omega-3 can make them more flexible, improving circulation and lowering the risk of clotting. This protects the heart, reduces blood pressure, and even benefits the brain by ensuring a steady supply of oxygen. Research has linked regular intake of omega-3 to lower risk of dementia and slower cognitive decline. For someone past 50, this means more than just avoiding disease. It means preserving the sharpness of memory and the clarity of thought. Vitamin D in salmon adds another layer of power. As we age, our ability to synthesize vitamin D from sunlight decreases, and this deficiency is one of the hidden drivers of bone loss, immune weakness, and muscle decline. Salmon provides vitamin D in a form that the body can absorb and use effectively. With stronger bones and a supported immune system, daily life becomes easier and illness is less frequent. Few foods provide such a natural and concentrated source of vitamin D, making salmon stand out as a rare ally in the diet of older adults. Protein in salmon is also of the highest quality. It provides all the essential amino acids needed to repair and maintain muscle. After 50, the body naturally loses muscle mass, a process called sarcopenia, which contributes to weakness, frailty, and even loss of independence. By supplying the body with complete protein, salmon slows this decline, helping muscles remain strong and functional. Combined with the anti-inflammatory effect of omega-3, the protein in salmon becomes even more effective, because the body is not fighting against constant internal damage. Salmon also carries antioxidants such as astaxanthin, the compound that gives its flesh the vibrant pink color. Astaxanthin is a powerful protector against oxidative stress, guarding cells from damage and supporting skin health. It improves elasticity, reduces wrinkles, and gives skin a healthier glow. Once again, salmon does not just add years to life, it adds quality to those years, making the aging process less about decline and more about continued vitality. Imagine for a moment the effect of bringing salmon into your weekly meals. Within weeks, inflammation markers in the body begin to drop. Blood pressure stabilizes, joints move with less stiffness, and mental clarity improves. Over months, bones grow stronger with the support of vitamin D, and muscles resist the wasting that usually accompanies age. The skin shows visible signs of renewal, and the heart pumps more efficiently. This is not magic, and it is not marketing. It is simply the body receiving what it was designed to thrive on. There is also something symbolic about salmon being the final piece of this journey. It comes from the sea, from waters that demand endurance and strength, and it delivers that same endurance and strength back to us. It reminds us that food is not only fuel, it is a connection between us and the natural world, a cycle of nourishment that carries wisdom older than any supplement or pill. Some may ask if other fish can provide the same benefits. While many fish are healthy, wild-caught salmon is unique because of the balance it provides. Farmed salmon does not offer the same nutrient profile and often carries unwanted additives. Other fish may deliver protein or certain minerals, but few deliver the same combination of omega-3 second, vitamin D, antioxidants, and high-quality protein in such abundance. That is why when it comes to building a complete defense against aging, salmon holds the crown. This is why we saved it for last. To reveal it earlier would have diminished the sense of the journey, but arriving here now makes the picture clear. Every step has built toward this moment. Cauliflower, eggplant, and chickpeas gave us the foundation. Sweet potatoes, beets, and black beans fueled us with energy. Ginger, avocados, and broccoli built our shield of protection. And salmon ties it all together, creating a system that supports the heart, brain, bones, muscles, skin, and immunity all at once. The lesson is that aging well is not about one miracle cure. It is about stacking the right choices from the smallest to the most powerful until they form a wall that protects you against decline. Salmon is the final brick in that wall, but it only stands firm when supported by all the others. Together they create a life where energy, clarity, and strength are not memories of youth, but companions of the present. So as you sit down to your next meal, remember that what is on your plate is not just food, it is the script of your future. Choose foods that fuel, protect, and restore. Choose the ones that seem ordinary and the ones that are extraordinary. And when you bring salmon into your diet, you are not just eating fish, you are choosing resilience, you are choosing clarity, you are choosing to age, not with fear, but with confidence. This is the final secret, the superfood that brings the journey to completion. With it, the puzzle is whole, the defense is strong, and the promise of a longer, stronger life is within reach. We have reached the end of this journey, and by now the picture is clear. Aging after 50 is not a sudden decline written in stone. It is a reflection of the choices we make each day. We began with the simplest foods, the ones most people overlook, and we discovered that even something as ordinary as cauliflower, eggplant, and chickpeas can build a strong foundation. We then moved into foods that color the plate and energize the body: sweet potatoes, beets, and black beans, each one restoring balance and fueling endurance. We saw how ginger, avocados, and broccoli formed a shield against inflammation, defending bones, muscles, and the mind. And finally, we uncovered the crown jewel, wild-caught salmon, the food that ties everything together and delivers a complete system of protection and renewal. The lesson is not that one single food will change your life, but that when combined, these choices create a structure that supports you from the inside out. They reduce the silent fires of inflammation. They strengthen the heart and the brain. They protect bones and muscles, and they restore energy that many assume is lost forever. This is the power of everyday food when chosen with intention. Imagine a life where mornings begin with strength instead of stiffness, where energy carries you through the day without collapse, where memory remains sharp, and nights end with peaceful rest. This is not a fantasy. It is the natural outcome of giving your body what it has been missing. The secret to aging well has never been hidden in rare potions or complicated treatments. It has always been within reach, waiting quietly on your plate. The choice is yours. Every meal is a chance to build a future of vitality or surrender to decline. Choose wisely. and the years ahead can be not only longer but richer, filled with clarity, strength, and freedom.